Well, the color guard will stroll off. Nicely rendition of the national anthem, as the same young man has been doing the national anthem. Has been doing the national anthem the last few nights here at Let's See Thornton Jam, and here's where the red glare part was. He's figured out how to not crack on the song. It's nicely done. He's improved himself and done a nice job.
But what we were saying, Kevin, before the national anthem goes on, is that you think sometimes, well, all you got to do is win games, but right now what Coach Maya is mentally going through, not in the right this second, but after the games and before it, is they're in a league run of who's going to win the league. So he's mentally having to know who's the opponent coming up, and then getting his team ready to deal with it. You got young teenagers here, and don't necessarily thinking the big picture, so they can't be looking past a game or saying, oh, look how we blew these guys out when we were at their house. It's going to be an easy game tonight. Yeah, it possibly will be, but if they don't play to their best, as you remember, North Mason, it was an equal score at the end of the first quarter. And it took Bremerton a while to get going to finally beat them. So if they don't play well and play sharp, North Mason could come in and nip them, and that's not what Coach Maya needs if we're going to help to win the league championship.
It took a 30-8 third quarter for the Bremerton Knights in Belfair to distance themselves. It was only an 11-6 game after one quarter play up in Belfair. And so you're right. And this is one thing too. You can't have a sloppy game. You have to play, as you were mentioning, you have to play crisp. You have to play like the team that you are, a team that wants to contend for the league championship. As they know, Port Angeles, North Kitsap will have to play each other again.
Well, they got back-to-back games like this because on Thursday we're at Olympic. And you know how the Olympic Bremerton rivalry, it's always like playing down at Sheridan Gym. So yeah, Coach Maya's got 2 games this week that he's got to pay attention to.
As of course, like we mentioned, North Kitsap will have to play Port Angeles again. North Kitsap will play Bainbridge again, and those teams will have to start knocking each other off. And if the Knights can get some help, if somebody can knock off North Kitsap, because the Knights still have that rematch with Port Angeles that was thrown out not too long ago, and then we'll have North Kitsap here at home, which will not be a seat in the house. It will be like the East-West game. Will be nestled up to your buddy and watch a good basketball game, because the North Kitsap Vikings can be beat. If there's a team that can do it, be the Bremerton Knights, but they'll have to find other ways than Jaden Davis putting the ball through the net.
No, and that's the weakness of the team. They're working on it. Like I said, we're just going to have to go where it's, we just got to take the journey where it's going to go.
Enoch Taylor had, 16 points against Squim to help out Jaden Davis. They'll have to continue that tonight. And they'll have to the Bremerton Knights will have to get used to distributing the ball and getting other people involved offensively, because if you don't, you know what the other team is going to do. They're going to key on Jaden Davis and make the other Bremerton Knights beat you until you prove that there's other weapons out there that can. The Knights will face some problems.
Very correct. Oh, no, we got Bobby Ungren starting tonight. So it was throwing off my lineup here. So,
well,
but that's not as easy.
That's what happens when you're in the post-game show at KMAC. You end up being a starter.
Yeah, we don't have the big heads yet. They haven't come up with the broadcast big heads that.
Remember, we talked about last week at the post-game show with Bobby Ungren. He talked about wanting you to improve and be a starter. And look at this. Against North Mason, he's going to get the start tonight. On the floor, Ollie Christian, Jalen Davis, Dion Sellers, Trenton Bomer. Of course, Ungren jumping it up against the North Mason Bulldogs. Andrew Latrine, who was up for player of the Kitsap Sun Player of the Month, I think it was the other day. I was reading online. He tapped the control by the Bulldogs. He'll be going from our right to our left, listening on audio. in their blue jerseys, white letters, North Mason written across the top and the bottom of the numbers. The Knights in their white jerseys, white and gold.
And the Knights are out in a man-to-man defense to start out, which is atypical.
Dubbing in is Derek Dunham. You got Dunham, you got Hunter Brown, you got Latrine, and you got Cameron Relevez, who elevates and hits a triple. They're starting things off for the North Mason Bulldogs with 7:23 to go here in the first quarter play as we just get underway. That's going from our left to our right. Deion Sellers far side out to the off angle, trying to post up in a high post. Hungren. Jaden Davis will drive baseline, back iron, no good. Tapping for the rebound as Christian goes off his palm and into the hands of Cole McCormick for the Bulldogs. Out to Derek Dunham. Down to Latrine. Drives baseline left. Cut off there by the defensive all to Christian. They're all deflected in the back court off a Bremerton Knight. Derek Dunham will control it between the circles for the North Mason Bulldogs. Then he get 3-0 here early. Latrine at the free throw line will drive in, skip out to the corner. He walked, maybe nobody saw him. Cameron Relevez just is under the baseline. The Latrine who springs up and scores. He is fouled on the play. North Mason has jumped out to a 5-0 lead.
Yep, that's true. A question number 35. Refresh my memory. Did he play? Did Dunham play the last game?
I don't believe seeing him on the floor.
I don't think so either. So that's a new addition and a tall addition for.
And he's a freshman. Maybe one reason why we didn't see him. The free throw good by Latrine, as the Bulldogs have opened up a 6-0 lead. Gomer in the front court gets it on top to Sellers. Zone defense shown by the Bulldogs. Sellers back on top, off angle on the far side of the floor to Bomer, back on top to Sellers. Converging on him defensively is Revelez. Sellers at the free throw line, kicks out the pass, intercepted by Dunham. The freshman brings the ball out of backcourt. Far side for the North Mason Bulldogs, back to Dunham out on top. He's 6'5", and he can control the basketball like a 5'10" guy.
Yeah, no, he's playing point for them and doing a good job.
I'm guessing that's 6'5" because there's no numbers. Yeah, he'll bunny hop in the lane. Go up and hit. Derek Dunham gets his first two. And it's an 8-0 Bulldogs lead. Their biggest lead with 5:51 to go here in the first quarter. Christian bounce pass to Bomer. Out on top to Davis. He'll set up the offense. Now the Sellers near angle trying to post up Unger on the low post. On the near side can't do it. He'll get on the far post. Scoops a pass into Christian. Converts down by the North Mason zone defense. Goes inside Jaden Davis. Springs up from 13 feet. He is fouled on the play. He'll go to the free throw line. Whacked him upside his head.
Well, this will be good for Bremerton. You would assume that Bremerton's going to get at least two and most likely, or at least one, most likely 2 points out of this. So it should put him on the scoreboard.
Go in, flexes Davis, and hit the first free throw. Good free throw shooter, Jalen Davis. Knocks down his first.
You know, I was going to do that before I came today was to look and see what his averages were. I forgot to.
Davis for the back end of the free throws. Knuckleballs one up. He hits them both. Eight-2. Bulldogs on top. Revelez. Off angle three. Back iron no good. Long shot, long rebound. But he'll follow his shot like you're told to, like you're taught to. But his outlet pass out on top to Latrine is stolen away by Bomer, who goes coast to coast. Left hand lane is good. Right, Trenton Bomer narrows the gap to 8-4. 4-0 run by the Knights. Dunham out on top. The freshman gets on the far side. The Rebel as it springs up from short range on the baseline. Off the mark, no good. Boy Ewing on the back iron. Sellers speeds out of back court. Goes coast to coast and lays it up and in. Deion Sellers splits to defenders and scores. And the Knights on a 6-0 run. It's 8-6. Here's Cole McCormick. Has the ball stolen away by Davis. The Bomer gliding in a rack with the left hand. Trenton Bomer, he's got 4. And the Knights going an 8-0 run to tie things up here for our first tie here in the game at 8-8 with 4:30 to go here in the first quarter, Jim. Well, the North Mason Bulldogs ripped up 8 straight. And the North Mason and the Bremerton Knights kind of clamped down on defense.
Yeah, but Coach Davies shifted them back from being a man-to-man, which they started the game out on, back into their typical 1-3-1 defense. And high school teams aren't used to seeing a 1-3-1 defense. The hole on a 1-3-1 defense is on the bottom. You've got to get it past all the defenders because you only got one guy, Bobby Ungren, actually, who it is, who's running baseline. So, but North Mason is not used to, that occurring.
Well, on senior night, a couple games to go here at home. It's North Kitsap and somebody else. But the Knights have only have two more games at home. One's going to be against North Kitsap. Be a good big game.
Steal.
Pass to Latrine, jabbed away from behind by Davis. Gets it out to Trenton Bomer, who scores. Bomer, 6 points here early for the Bremerton Knights, and the Knights have their first lead with 4:15 to go. Steal by the Knights. Back the other way. Leading it 10-8. Inside is Sellers. Uses all cylinders. Dylan Sellers scores his 4th point. And the Knights are on a 12-0 run to take a 12-8 lead.
Well, Bremerton's out in their patented 2-2-1 defense, which they didn't start the game out that way, and the pressure is just seeming to get to your old alma mater. It's so old, the schools now. They tore the school down.
Build a new one.
Yeah, they must have figured, K-Mac's here. We got to get all the...
Nothing but the best for myself, the old alma mater. Driving in a big 1-2, splitting defenders and scoring is Hunter Brown. His first 2. 12-10, Knights on top as the Bulldogs get a little closer. Ungren inside to Christian. Back to Ungren. Back out on top to Bomer. Feeds it to Sellers. It swings it far side to Jalen Davis. Drives in from the baseline. Goes up and is fouled in the play. Bumped to the floor by Andrew Latrine, the junior, I do believe. Yep, and Latrine gets his first foul. Second team foul on North Mason.
I was watching Bobby out there, especially on the offense, because North Mason is pressuring Bremerton pretty hard. And you can see that it's getting to him a little bit. It's a little faster than the JVs.
Jaden Davis misses the free throw. He's 2 of 3 on the night so far. First quarter action, 3:36 to go. Next free throw is good. Jaden Davis 3 points off from the free throw line. Far side of the floor, and a foul called on the Bremerton Knights.
Ali Christian, they had him trapped over there, but he just had to hold the sideline and let him run into him, and I don't know what he was doing. Well, I know, actually I do know what he's doing. He's picking up a foul.
His second. Knights' third team foul. Dunham near side to Cole McCormick. Back on top to Dunham. He'll eye a 3. Back iron no good. Flying in is Cole McCormick for the rebound. Stays with going out of bounds. Gets it out to Hunter Brown, but when he bounces the ball on the sideline in front of the Bremerton Knights bench, he hits it on the sidelines, turns the basketball over to the Bremerton Knights. As getting ready to come in, Carter Smith, the senior for North Mason, will enter the floor, and Jalen Davis will face a half-hearted attempt at backcourt pressure by Cameron Relevez for North Mason Bulldogs. Bomer with it in front court. Out on top to Sellers, 13-10. Knights on top. Shot air ball.
Yeah, that was not a good shot by Davis.
Latrine sneaks in the front court as the ball jabbed away from behind by Davis. Goes to the hands of Dunham. And Latrine fakes right, goes left, tries baseline, goes up and spins it off the window and in. Nice trade by Andrew Latrine. He's got 5. And the inch a little closer. It's 13-12 down with 2:44 to go. Here in the first quarter play.
Whoa.
Shot off the mark by the window, missing badly. Knights will chase down the offensive rebound as Sellers. Kicks out the Bomer. Eyes went from 18 feet just to the right of the free throw line and hits. Trenton Bomer hits a triple. He's having a good first quarter. He's got 9, and we have a timeout on the floor as the Knights build their lead back up to 4, 16-12. We have a timeout on the floor. We'll step aside as well. You're listening to Bremerton Knights basketball on ISPNsports.com.
When you find yourself in need of insurance, you ask yourself, where do I go? Who's the best? Who's the most affordable? If this is you, your questions have been answered. H&K Insurance. H&K Insurance is an independent insurance agency specializing in customized policies. They represent a variety of different insurance companies who offer comprehensive packages at affordable prices, like Kemper, Travelers, and Pemco. H&K Insurance has 3 locations, Silverdale, Port Orchard, and in Bremerton. See how H&K Insurance can assist you? Call 360-377-7645. H&K Insurance, we're here for you.
All right, welcome back to the broadcast. 16-12, Knights on top. North Mason jumped out to an 8-0 lead. Knights go on a 12-0 run to take the lead 12-8, now 16-12. Dunham in the front court, gets it up to Kevin Relevez. Drives in from 14 feet, just left to the free throw line. Off the mark, no good. Rebound pulled down by North Mason. Jabbed out of bounds by the Bremerton Knights. Bulldogs will have the ball on the baseline with 2:16 to go here in the first quarter, leading at 16-12. Knights on top. Inbounds. The Dunham swings out to McCormick. Far side of the floor, back to McCormick. Goliath 3. Very great as the front rim. They'll battle forward on the floor. Who's got it?
Sellers on his back.
Sellers on his back. Gives it up to Ungren. Ungren on the run, the big man. Jalen Davis at the free throw line. The Boomer out on top. The Christian swings it to Sellers far side. Up big, drives in. Bunny hops, hangs in the air, and hits. Tion Sellers his 6 point. Knights now lead it by 6, 18-12. Full court pressure shown by the Bremerton Knights. Dunham, the Relevez, the McCormick has Jaden Davis draped all over him. Dunham swings it near side. There's Relevez, long shot, ball tapped up. Who's got it? It's Carter Smith. The reload from outside. Cole McCormick misses the shot. It'll go to the far side of the floor, out on the baseline and out of bounds. Bremerton Knights basketball as they lead at 18-12 with 1:18 to go here in the first quarter play.
That 1-3-1 defense of Bremerton is forcing North Mason to shoot a lot of three-pointers, Kevin, and they don't appear to be a very good three-point shooting team.
Christian will get it back out on top to Jalen Davis. Sellers drives baseline right, skips into the lane, kicks it out to Jalen Davis for a high arcing 3. And it's Jalen Davis, his first field goal of the night. Gives the Knights a 21-12 lead. Knights lead it by 9. 6 points for Jaden Davis. McCormick with the ball jabbed away from Jaden Davis. Steal by the Knights. Wraparound pass to Boomer. Misses the shot. Jaden Davis will battle for the offensive rebound. Win the battle. On top to Lundgren. Now the Sellers. 26 on the shot clock. They'll set things up. Boomer on top to Sellers. Jaden Davis. The Sellers. Kicks out the Boomer near side, right in front of the North Mason bench. Will flip it about up top between the circles to Sellers, who gives it to Jalen Davis. Back to Sellers. Bunny hops in, hangs in the air, back iron no good. Unger with the offensive rebound will set the offense up to Boomer for 3. He's got it! The ripple and the triple for Tristan Boomer. Knights take it 24-12 lead at the end of the first quarter of play. And Trenton Boomer helping the Knights out on offense. He's got 12. We are through one quarter play, and the Knights lead it by 12. We're back after these words. You're listening to Bremerton Knights basketball on ISBSports.com. The best, highest quality, excellence, or standing. Those words describe Chiropractic Lifestyle Center, voted the best in chiropractic care in Kitsap County. If you need treatment, don't settle for second best. Go to the best. Chiropractic Lifestyle Center. Don't live your life in pain. Schedule your appointment today. 360-373-2225. Chiropractic Lifestyle Center. 991 Northeast Rideau Road in Bremerton. Your next step to health and healing.
Did you know PC Parts and Service is Kitsap's #1 Apple and PC specialist? Did you know PC Parts and Service offers world-class repairs on your desktop, laptop, Apple, all-in-one, and gaming systems? Did you know PC Parts and Service has the widest selection of computer parts and accessories in Kitsap County? Did you know PC Parts and Service offers same-day or next-day repair service on all computers? Did you know PC Parts and Service offers malware and virus removal with flat fees for in-store labor? Now you do. PC Parts and Service, 1210 Sylvan Way. For inquiries, call 360-373-0424.
All right, here we go. Second quarter action. Knights lead at 24-12. As the Knights will inbounds to start things off here in the second quarter of play. Going from our left to our right.
Ungren out and Dalen Anderson in for Bremerton.
Gives it to Jalen Davis from 13 feet. Back iron no good. Right in front of the free throw line. Ball tapped out to Sean McBride, who stepped into the North Mason Bulldogs lineup. Retreat at the free throw line. The ball jabbed away from behind by Davis. Outlet pass to Boomer. Flies to the rack. Can't finish the lay-in.
Second one.
Jaden Davis with the offensive rebound. Flips it back out on top to Stellers, who gets it down Anderson, far side the floor. McBride on him. Stellers splits the fingers, jumps in the lane, kicks out for Bowman for three. Leaves it short. McBride with a rebound. Latrine to Relevez. Down on top. Met on it there by Jaden Davis. Driving in as Relevez as the ball jabbed away. Latrine will eye a three from the corner. Off the mark, no good, but there's Dunham with the outfit, the rebound. Kicks it out to Brown. Gets it out to Dunham for three. The rip on the triple for Derek Dunham. He's got 5, and it's 24-15. The Bulldogs get back within single digits with 6:44 to go here in the second quarter of play.
Well, you can see that Dunham is going to be the future of North Mason.
Dallin Anderson far side the floor. McBride on him defensively. Will meet him out on top. Bomer to Davis from the far corner. Off the mark. Latrine will spring up and had the rebound jabbed down into the hands of Relevez, who kicks it out to Hunter Brown for his 4th point. Streaking down on the break. It's 24-17. 6:12 to go.
Bremerton's not shooting very well right now.
Ollie Christian goes in with a little scoop shot, uses the window and hits.
Yeah.
First 2 for Christian.
I had to break the jinx. That's why I said something.
Nice lead, 26-17. Latrine inside, goes up, and he is fouled on the play. He'll find himself going to the free throw line. 5:55 to go here in the second quarter, and this is what we were talking about early. Knights playing good basketball, but the inspired North Mason Bulldogs are hanging away the Bremerton Knights here in the first half. Latrine's first free throw is flat. This rolls around the cylinder and off.
Yeah, I'm impressed with Derek Dunham. He's going to be the future of what he said that one time. They're going to be the future of North Mason basketball for a couple years going on here.
6 points for Latrine. 26-18. 5:48 to go here in the first half. Stellers out on top. Swings it to Anderson. Far side of the floor. Jada Davis the free throw line. Drives in, goes up, and is fouled on the play. Jada Davis a hard guy to guard.
Yeah, very, very difficult.
Find himself back at the free throw line. Davis, if my numbers are right, these 2 or 3 from the free throw line.
Yep.
6 points here in the game.
You know, something's wrong. This is 2 games in a row you and I have been on. That's just not, something's wrong.
Give it time.
Well, we already know you broke your phone tonight, so.
God. Give it time.
There's no reason that should have broke. This is wood. We're sitting on wood bleachers.
It must have just hit just right.
Yeah, obviously it did. He made that, I'm assuming.
Yep. He makes it both. Pulls that Knights lead up to 10. Latrine breaks the pressure to McBride. Goes up from 10 feet. Back iron, no good. Who's got it? Boomer. Feeds it out to Deion Sellers. Tries against Dunham. Bodies his way in. Feeds it around the baseline. Down Anderson for 3. Misses the shot. Sellers will swoop up and get the rebound. Get it to Boomer, who's been hot in the first half. Can't hit the shot. Jaden Davis will be out for the rebound. Springs up and hits. Jaden Davis. Only his 2nd field goal here in the first half. But gives the Knights a 30-18 lead. Good 5:08 to go. Bulldogs come back the other way and a foul call. Well, the Wildcats, Bremerton Wildcats, have a game tomorrow against Underrated.
Yep, 6th game. That's against Bremerton, Patrick Lewis, a former Bremerton alumni. So that's going to be a tight game. But both teams are undefeated. But we're only 1 game into the season too. So
Latrine hits the first free throw. 30-19 is your score. Next one, in and out. Dunham will battle for the rebound and win the battle. Gets out on top to Relevez, who fires a 3 and hits. Cameron Relevez, his 2nd triple of the first half. Makes it 30-22. Knights on top, 4:52 to go here in the first half. Anderson, far side of the floor. Finally just fires one. Leaves it short. Latrine with a rebound. Flips it out to McBride, who hands it back to Latrine, who trots out of backcourt. Flips it in the hands of McCormick. Relevez, little give and go. Latrine goes up, is bumped on the play by Anderson. No foul call. Christian with the rebound. Long pass down to Jalen Davis to Sellers on the baseline. Spins around, cut off there by the defense of Dunham. Out on top to Christian. Swings it far side to Anderson. Sneaking in on him was a Latrine. Feeds it inside to Ollie Christian as the ball jabbed away by the North Basin Bulldogs and out of bounds. The North Basin Bulldogs will maintain possession as Kandengo will come in. And Junior McCorder will see his first action as well. As they both come in, Anderson will go out. And will Ollie Christian with 4:16 to go. Nice lead by 8, 30-22. When bounds on the far side. Sneaking inside is Kandengo, missing the shot. Gets his own rebound, missing the shot. There's Steelers to spring up with the offensive putback and score his 8th point.
Yeah, Sellers is on an offensive tear so far this game.
32-22.
Hasn't had a break either.
McCormick to McBride. Sneaks into the lane. To the train from 15 and hits. And to the train hitting up. 32-24. Sellers cross-court pass. Broken up by Andrew Latrine. Intended for Bomer in front of North Mason bench. Carter Smith, the senior, will step in for North Mason. Bomer inbounds in front of the Bulldogs bench. Finally gets it in to Kandengo. He gives it to Jalen Davis. Back to Bomer for near angle 3. Off the mark. Sellers with the offensive rebound. Back out to Jalen Davis on top to Bomer. Near side to McCorder. Kandengo on the near baseline. Back to McCorder on the near angle. Flips the wall away to the other side of the floor out on top to Jalen Davis, who sets up the offense. Finally gives it up to Bomer between the circles. Now near side to Junior McCorder. They'll play catch with Bomer. Fine on the working the baseline is McCorder, who elevates and hits the triple. Junior McCorder, the ripple and the triple for McCorder. It's 35-24. Knights on top. They lead it by 11. Shot off the mark by the Bulldogs. Jalen Davis on the run to McCorder with the left hand. That's a nice feed by Jalen Davis. The ball never hits the floor. McCorder scores his 5th point. Just coming to the ball game. And the Knights lead it now 37-24. Their biggest lead, leading it by 13. We have a timeout. We'll be back. You're listening to Bremerton Knights basketball on ISBNsports.com. Knights 37, Bulldogs 24. So you're craving Mexican food tonight. Tell us you're not thinking of fast food. Sitting in line for 20 minutes to drive-through, getting mystery meat wrapped in a tortilla. Instead, call Los Cazadores Mexican Restaurant in Bremerton. Los Cazadores are the best authentic Mexican food around. Call your order in at 479-3230 and it'll be ready for you when you arrive at Los Cazadores at 2805 Wheaton Way in Bremerton. No mystery here. Authentic Mexican food only at Los Cazadores. With the holidays approaching fast, there's so much to do, like getting your house ready for family gatherings. Relax. House Call Cleaning Service is here to help. 5-star rated, licensed and bonded, House Call Cleaning offers services in Kitsap and Mason counties. Whether you're getting ready for the holidays or just don't have the time, call the professionals at House Call Cleaning. 360-552-0525 to schedule your appointment today. House Call Cleaning Services. Relax. We got this. Well, the holidays are over. If your house is a dump, well, they'll still come out and clean it for you. House Call Cleaning Service. 37-24, 2:48 to go here in the first half. Knights on top. Little yo-yoing with North Mason Bulldogs. They nice get a big lead right now, and the Bulldogs come back. Dunham and the Bulldogs facing the backcourt pressure. Dunham has to get the ball across. Bonnie does. Gets it in to Carson Morris, who makes an appearance on the floor for the North Mason Bulldogs. Out on top to Dunham, the freshman. Feeds one inside. Bonding up and scoring on the inside is Carter Smith. Gets his first 2. 37-26. Knights lead it by 11. Bulldogs hanging around. Junior McCorder out on top. Almost thrown away by McCormick. Long shot by Jaden Davis. Poses for the cameras. And he hits the triple. 40-26. The Knights' biggest lead now sits at 14.
Steal by Sellers.
2-on-1. Feeds it off to McCorder. Uses the window and hits. Junior McCorder, just like that, he's got 7. And just like that, it's 42-26. Knights lead it by 16. And the Bulldogs come back the other way, but we have an offensive foul.
Nope, the travel.
Travel. I was screened out by sometimes the coaches and they make
it's
better doors than.
Yeah, we should talk to the coach about getting in the way.
When I'm doing my public address gigs, the referees make better doors and windows. I know that. 42-26. Speaking of which, I got a game tomorrow. I'm not sure who's playing, but doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter.
There's Dion Sellers in. There's Jaden Davis. Springs up and scores. 44-26. Knights lead just by 18 with 1:24 to go. First half. Dunham gets a pick from the train. Near side. Driving in is Morris on the baseline. Tries to feed it inside as the ball jabbed away. The train will get it, goes up with the reverse and is fouled on the play. Think Dengo is we whistle for the foul for the Bremerton Knights. And nice job by the train to go in. Goes up and he's fouled by Isaiah Cadengo, the 6'1 junior. Whistle for the foul. The train will go to the free throw line and the clock stopped at 1:06. The train at the free throw line for the North Mesa Bulldogs, trying to get them a little closer. Free throw up and good. Bomer will check back in. Sellers will go out.
Now, Sellers got a lot of playing time here in the first half. Well above his average.
Grady Porter will step in for North Mason. And Blake Phipps will come in. The Tree makes them both. 44-28. Bulldogs getting in some defenders on the floor. They battle the speed of the Bremerton Knights. They've been zipping up and down the hardwood. Davis elevates from the far corner for three. The ripple and the triple for Jaden Davis. And I believe getting his hand in there is Hunter Brown. And it is. Hunter Brown fouls him. And Jaden Davis, they go to the free throw line. The whack and the one. He hits the triple. He'll try to complete the 4-point play.
You know, he's a special kind of player, Kevin. He had 6 points in the first quarter. Now he's got 17. I mean, he just explodes out of nowhere.
Yeah, make it 18. He hits the free throw. Completes the 4-point play to Jalen Davis. Dunham. Enoch Tater sneaking on him defensively. To Carter Smith. To Dunham for three. Going to be off the mark. You see it from here. Palmed it. Bomer sneaks out of backcourt. Jimmy McCorder. Thought about taking a shot on him defensively with Hunter Brown. Feeds it back out on top. Off the mark by Bomer. Latrine sneaks in the front court. Left-hand drive, kicks out to Grady Porter. Gives it back to Dunham. Feeds it back out on top to Latrine. Drives in, left hand. Nice pass, going up. Has a shot blocked. Carter Smith has a shot blocked. Taylor to Bomer. Lays it up the window, and he can't get it to fall down. 48-28, Knights on top. 2 seconds to go. Dunham will fly one from near angle. And that will bring us to halftime. The Knights on top of the North Mesa Bulldogs, 48-28. And if George Edgar sneaks over here, we'll get some halftime stats from George Edgar when we come back after these words.
Whether you're starting a business or already have one, express yourself with Tiny Mushroom Sign Shop. Signage-based company providing services such as vinyl decals, business cards, graphic design, banners, flyers, and more. So whatever your needs are, come visit our professionals at Tiny Mushroom Sign Shop at 605 North Callow in Bremerton. To set up an appointment and to see how Tiny Mushroom Sign Shop can help you, call us at 360-479-9090. Express yourself with Tiny Mushroom Sign Shop.
Stress symptoms can affect your body, your thoughts, feelings, and behavior without realizing it. Stress that is left unchecked can contribute to health problems. At Manette Day Spa, our highly trained massage expert therapist can recognize problem areas to ease away everyday stress with a variety of massage methods. You owe it to your body. Call Manette Day Spa to book your appointment today. 360-405-0293.
This week, a full slate of action on ISBNsports.com. On Wednesday, January 24th, the Bremerton Wildcats battle underrated in Park and Rec basketball action, tipping off at 6 p.m. Thursday, January 25th, it's the K-Mac show at 6 p.m. with guest former Husky Robert Earl, followed by Bremerton Knights basketball at 7 p.m. as the Knights head across the Warren Avenue Bridge for Battle of the Bridge Take 2 to take on the Olympic Trojans. All this week on ISBNsports.com. All sports, all local, all the time. All right, well, the halftime festivities have have come into play, and also so have the Bremerton Knights. They did it by 20, 48-28 here at halftime. Here is our own George Edgar with the halftime stats.
Thanks, K-Mac. Very entertaining game so far. Leading scorer for North Mason is Andrew Litrine. He has 11 points so far. Cameron Revelez has 6 on a pair of 3-pointers. Carter Smith has 2. Hunter Brown has 4. Derek Dunham has 5. North Mason shooting 10 of 24 from the field and 5 of 7 from the free throw line. As for Bremerton, after North Mason jumped out to that 8-0 lead, it's been all Bremerton pretty much since. I think it's scored 12 in a row after that. Trenton Bulmer has 12 points all in the first quarter. Jalen Davis, 19 points. Deion Sellers, 8 points. Jaquan Davis, quarter 7, and Oliver Christian, 2. They're shooting 18 of 35. That's pretty much over 50% right now. And they're 6 of 7 from the free throw line. Take it away, K-Mac.
All right, there you go, George Edgar with the halftime stats. The Bremerton Knights are 18 of 35, hitting 52% of their shots, and that will win us the ball games. They did it by 20 at the break. Speaking of breaks, we're going to take one, too. We're back in the second half action. When we come back, you're listening to Bremerton Knights basketball at ISBNsports.com. We'll be back.